Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are in good condition and I hope you are stay at home and stay healthy the next one. Okay, today we from group 8 will present about the material from the subject grammar for TOEFL, which is we got the material. It's about active voice, passive voice, conjunction and preposition. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, the first member it's me, Yohana Widyana, and second member is Komang Wijaya Putra, and the last member is Ade Parel Alkito Gunawan. Okay, next, this is our material today. It's about the preposition, conjunction, active voice, and passive voice. Okay, let's see. The first, it's the roadmap. You can see the roadmap in our presentation today. It's the first, it's the definition of active and passive voice. The second one, it's reason to use the passive voice. And the third one, it's how to form active and passive voice for preposition. And the last one, it's conjunction. Okay, next to the first material. It's about the definition of active and passive voice. Okay, let's see the first. It's active voice. An active voice is a sentence in which a verb shows that subject does an action. Yeah, for example, like Dewi did the task well, which is the task. Dewi, it's the subject. Did it's verb to the task, is the object, and well, it's an adverb. Okay, it is the example from active voice. I think you are already know about the active voice. Okay, next to the second one, it's passive voice. Passive voice is the sentence in which the form of verb shows that an action is done to the subject. Yeah, for example, okay, before continue, the passive voice is different from the active voice because they change the form of verb. Okay, for example, like task was done by Dewi well. Yeah, let's see the task, which is the object from the active voice, become the subject in passive voice. It's the task, it becomes subject. Was done, it's done, it's verb 3, which is the past participle by Dewi. Yeah, subject in the passive voice become an object. Okay, next, reasons to use passive voice. Okay, there are 3 reasons actually in our discussion today. Reason to use passive voice, which the first, the subject is not obvious or unknown or is not important. Because in the passive voice, it's the subject is a noun. Yeah, we use the passive voice, a noun or it's not important. Okay, let's see the first example. The computer was fixed. Okay, let's see. It's the passive voice, which is the computer was fixed. We do know about the subject who did or who fixed the computer, which is not obvious or is not important. Okay, the second one is the example is the dishes was cleaned. Yeah, like the first example, the dishes was cleaned by someone, which is not important. Okay, next, avoid the responsibility. Yeah, for example, like a mistake was made. Okay, it's like the first example. It's before. It is the subject. It's not important to. Yeah, it's unknown. Who made a mistake? It's an unknown because it is the passive voice. Avoid the responsibility. It's a mistake was made. Okay, next, a plate was broken yesterday. Yeah, like the first example, a plate was broken yesterday. The subject is unknown, or to avoid the responsibility which who did or who broke the plate, a plate is unknown, or it is not important, or to avoiding the responsibility. Okay, next, to shift focus of the subject. Okay, let's see to the sentence. It's my father built this house. Okay, become in passive voice. The house was built by my father. Yes, it is to shift the focus of the subject, which is the first. The subject is my father. In passive voice, the house become the subject. Okay, like the example, the house was built by my father. Yes, was built by my father. Okay, next, the third reason is sentence variety. Yeah, of course, to make the interest or adverb sentence, we use the passive voice to make our sentence its variety, to make it's more beautiful, it's more interesting about our sentence. It use the passive voice. Okay, next, how to form active and passive voice. Okay, you can see in the screen, in the slide, it's active voice. I think you already know about the active voice, which is 16. There are 16 active voice form. It's the grammar form. It's the simple present. It's the form with subject plus verb one plus s or es. In the present continuous, it is the subject plus to be, which is to be, it's is, am, are plus verb e. And the other sentences, the other types of sentence you can see. I think you are already know. So let's next the example. Yeah, like the first example in the active voice, I eat. Yeah, in this present, I eat, which is I, it's the subject, it is the verb. Okay, let's see to the next. It's I am eating. I am eating. It's the present continuous. In the active voice, I am eating. I, it's the subject. Am, it's the to be, and eating, it's the verb ing plus ing, because it is the present continuous. And the other example that I can explain today because of time. Okay, next, how to form the passive voice. Okay, it's different from the active voice. If we want to make a sentence which is the passive voice, we can use to be and plus past participle. My friends, all of the passive voice has to be and past participle, which is the if we want to make a sentence which is the passive voice, we should use the to be, or we should plus to be and past participle in our sentence. Okay, next, the example. Okay, let's see to the first example. It's from the simple present tense. From simple present tense, let's see to the active voice first. It's I make a cake, which is I, it's the subject. Make, it's the make is the verb. A cake, it is the object. Okay, it's become, if we want to make the passive voice form, it's become a cake is made by me. Yes, of course, it's changed the subject, which is from I become a cake, which is a cake, it's the, in the active voice, it's the object become the subject. In passive voice, it's become a cake is made by me. Is, it's the to be in the simple present. Made, it's the past participle or verb 3, which is which is we should use the past participle because we want to make the passive voice, which is made by me. By me, it's the rest of sentence. Okay, which is become a cake is made by me in the passive voice from I make a cake in the active voice. Okay, my friends, I think that's all of my explanation today. And the next example of how to form active and passive voice and the other material will explain by my friend Wijaya. Wijaya, time is yours.
Okay, welcome back again with me, Wijaya. In this occasion, I'll explain about how to form active and passive voice, and then about the present perfect continuous tense. A present continuous tense. The sentence example is I'm making a cake. The subject is a cake, and the conjuncted or to be is being, and the verb 3 or past participle is made, and the rest of sentence is by me. And then next about simple past tense, and the example of sentence is I made a cake. The subject is a cake, and the conjuncted or to be is was. The verb 3 or past participle is made, and the rest of sentence is by me. Okay, my friends, and next about simple present tense. The sentence example is I make a cake. Okay, the subject is a cake, and the to be or conjuncted is or is, and the verb 3 or past participle is made, and the rest of sentence is by. Okay, next, and how to form active and passive voice about the present continuous tense. The example sentence is I am making a cake. The subject is a cake, and the conjuncted or to be is being, and the verb 3 or past participle is made, and the rest of sentence is by me. Okay, next about simple past tense. The example of sentence is I made a cake. The subject is a cake, and the to be or conjuncted is was, and the past participle or verb 3 is made, and the rest of sentence is by me. And next, the past continuous tense. The example sentence is I was making a cake. The subject is a cake, and the to be or conjuncted is was being. The verb 3 or past participle is made, and the rest of sentence is by me. And next is about present perfect tense. The example of sentence is I have made a cake. The subject is cake. The conjuncted is has been. The verb 3 is made, and the rest of sentence is by me. Okay, and then the past perfect tense. The example of sentence is I had make a cake. The subject is a cake, and the conjuncted or to be is had been. The past participle of verb 3 is made, and the rest of sentence is by me. And the present perfect tense. The example of sentence is I will make a cake, and the subject is a cake, and the to be or conjuncted is will be, and the past participle or verb 3 is made, and the rest of sentence is by me. And the last one is about future perfect tense. The word from the how to form about the future perfect tense. The example of sentence is I will have made a cake. The subject is cake. The to be or conjuncted is will have been. The past participle of verb 3 is made, and the rest of sentence is by me. Okay, next is about preposition. Preposition is a word or group of words that combines with a noun or pronoun to form a phrase that usually acts as an adverb, adjective, or noun. And there are some prepositions that are often used. There is about, after, among, above, against, around, according to, along, at, across, amid, and the last one is before. Okay, that's all my explanation, and then the next explanation will be explained by my friend Farel.
Thank you for the time, and now it's my turn. In a series of sentences, preposition can function as subject, a positive, and an object. And the next is the types of preposition. The first is preposition of place. The second is preposition of time. The third is preposition of agent or instrument. The fourth is preposition of manner. The fifth is preposition of purpose, and the last one is preposition of possession. And now there are three classes in which the preposition are divided. The first is simple preposition. They are in the most basic form of preposition. For example, at, by, for, in, of, out, till, through, up, with, and etc. The second is compound preposition. They are generally formed by prefixing a preposition to noun, an adjective, or an adverb. And the third is phrase preposition. When group of words are used with force of a single preposition, it is called a phrase preposition. The fourth is double preposition, are when two prepositions are combined. And for the last is participle preposition, are preposition in a preposition form from the word participle. Included in this group of preposition includes except, pending, owning to, touching, regarding, during, and etc. And the next is my material is conjunction. So what is conjunction? Conjunction are words that link to the other words, phrases, and clauses together. For example, I like cooking and eating, but I don't like washing dishes afterward. Shopee is clearly exhausted, yet she insists on dancing till dawn. Conjunction allow you to perform complex and elegant sentence and avoid the choppiness of multiple short sentence. Make sure that the phrases are joined by conjunction, are parallel, or share the same structure. Here are incorrect and the correct example. For the incorrect one is I work quickly and careful. And the correct one is I work quickly and carefully. The next is part of conjunction. The first is coordinating. Coordinating conjunction allow you to join words, phrases, and clauses of equal grammatical rank in sentence. The most common coordinating conjunction are for, nor, but, or, yet, and so. You can remember them by using the mnemonic device of fanboys. For example, here are some example of coordinating conjunction. I'd like pizza or salad for lunch. We need a place to concentrate, so we pack up our things and went to the library. Jessie didn't have much money, but she got by. The next is the correlative conjunction. Correlative conjunction are pairs of conjunction that work together. Some examples are either or, neither nor, and not only but also. For example, not only I am finished studying for English, but I've also finished writing my history essay. I am finished with both my essay and my history essay. The next is subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction joins independent and dependent clauses. A subordinating conjunction can signal a cause and effect relationship, a contrast, or some other kind of relationship between the clauses. Here's some example. I can stay out until the clock strikes 12. The subordinating conjunction doesn't need to go in the middle of the sentence. It has to be the part of the dependent clause, but the dependent clause can come before the independent clause. And so, here's some example. Before he leaves, make sure his room is clean. And if the dependent clauses come first, use a comma before the independent clause. For example, I drank a glass of water because I was thirsty. Because I was thirsty, I drank a glass of water. And the next is starting a sentence with a conjunction. Wait up. Starting a sentence with a conjunction, many of us were taught in schools that it is an error to begin a sentence with a conjunction, but that rule is a myth. As mentioned above, subordinating conjunction can be begin a sentence if the dependent clauses comes before the independent clauses. It's also correct to begin a sentence with a coordinating conjunction. Often it's a good way to add emphasis. Begin too many sentences with conjunction will cause the device to lose its force. However, so use these techniques sparingly. For example, have a safe trip and don't forget to call when you get home. Gertie flung open the door, but there was no one on the other side. And last is the list of conjunction. Coordinating conjunction have several lists for this. Includes for, and, nor, but, or, yet. The last one is so. And the last one is correlative conjunction. Both and, either nor, neither nor, not only but, whether or. Next. Oh, I guess that's all for our presentation and our explanation. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you very much.
Bye. Bye.